Obviously, no one really knows how this thing's going to play out if and when you return to the ice for actual games. We have to wait and see what the time frame is. But how would you want it to go? Because everyone seems to have a different feel on whether or not there should be a couple of regular season games or jump right into the playoffs.
Yeah, I think there's obviously a lot of factors in that question. I think that none of us can predict, especially not right now. I would say I think there has to be probably some sort of abbreviated regular season. I would say, in terms of teams that haven't played the same amount of games, that's a real tough way to end the season, I would say. And so and at the same time, as a player, we're in a playoff position. I don't think you would want your first game to be game one of the first round of the playoffs. So how do I see it playing out? If I had to guess, maybe we would maybe do half of the remaining games in the regular season, but that's all up for debate, and depends on the timeline and what we're able to fit in, if at all.
Hey, John, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you, Wogsy?
Good, thanks, man. I'm sure you've seen some of these grandiose plans that have been floated out there, like the NBA taking over Vegas, Major League Baseball doing Arizona, and the NHL potentially trying to go to North Dakota and finishing having like a tournament situation up there. As a guy who's been to the Olympics and has been through that, where you're sort of sequestered with your teammates for a couple of weeks, how would you see that playing out? And how do you think that would go with the NHL sort of adopting that thing if they can work out all the logistics? It seems like a little bit of a pipe dream.
Yeah, I think it seems like a long shot, but I think having any option is a good option at this point with all the uncertainty going around. And I think it would be cool to, we've all been away from each other a while now, and it'd be nice to have that abbreviated training camp and maybe play as many games as we need to. At something like that would kickstart everyone back into gear and get ready for the rest of the season in the playoffs.